Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. We are about to go to this month's mission.
Everyone, listen up. I have a proposal. We are now building our forces in order to rise up against the Imperial Army. But it wouldn't be smart for us to fight under the banner of the Alliance. That would only incite the lords who support the Empire. We've also combined forces with the Knights of Seiros. Therefore, I suggest that we operate under a new symbol. That's why I've prepared this. You may recognize it as the Crest of Flames, which resides in Teach, the phantom crest that has reappeared after more than 1,000 years. We're attempting our own miracle, so it seems like a suitable symbol for us. So, until we welcome the dawn of a new age in Fodlan, let's fight to the very end as one, under the symbol of the Crest of Flames.
Huh.
Impressive, Claude. Forget restoring the monastery. You've somehow roped everyone into fighting back against the Empire.
If you recall, I never technically asked anyone to join us. If anything, we have Teach's achievements to thank. Now that you mention it, I guess I should express my gratitude. Hey, friend. So this is where you've been. Without you, the Knights never would have joined our cause. I can never pay you back for that.
So apparently we're not the Golden Deer Strike Force. What? You're welcome, I guess.
Just leave it to me, Teach. When this fight is over, I plan to see all of my dreams come to fruition. And yours as well.
Does Byleth have dreams?
Well, for example, to bust open Fodlan's throat. There's a massive fortress there, which is responsible for protecting the eastern border of the Alliance. I like to think of it as a lid on a bottle. The people of Fodlan only know a small part of the world. Their prejudices are born because they don't know what lies beyond their borders. And the opposite is true too. Those outside of Fodlan don't know about this place. Ignorance breeds discrimination. Whether you look inside the bottle or outside of it, if you really look, all you'll find are people who you can get along with if you only try. That's why I want to bust open that lid, which is keeping us locked inside, or destroy the bottle entirely. I'll find the right time to bring it up. Even if I talked about it now, it doesn't seem realistic, does it? First, we need to defeat the Empire and restore peace to... Huh?
Professor, Claude, we're under attack.
We're under attack!
Conversation short. What's going on, Leone?
It's a small group, but some Imperial troops are headed this way. It looks like they were stationed nearby.
Okay, I'm actually curious about something that's not very relevant to this conversation, but... So Leone is not the sort of character that I would have considered, like, story important. Like, if she died, she would just die. But the fact that she's here in this one scene, I'm surprised it's not Hilda, basically, because normally they give these sorts of things to the character that stays alive, so that if, you know, they die, they can be like, oh, well, you just have to retreat, but they don't have to do that for the rest of the characters. But I wonder if Leone actually survives dying in battle just for this conversation or not. Interesting.
I've got to hand it to Edelgard. Nothing gets past that woman.
Let's mow him down.
All right, I'll show you how much I've improved.
Ha!
This will be our first battle alongside the Knights of Seiros. Let's kick off our new partnership with a magnificent victory.
Yeah, so I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is that the newest wave of DLC is out, which mostly doesn't matter because I haven't bought it and there's still nothing compelling in it to buy. Like, you can get Anna as a character. Ooh boy, a character with, like, no supports, no story relevance. Why would I care? But, you can set your character's battle appearance to be the same as the monastery appearance, which means no more of this, like, oh, you only have your custom outfit in one class. You can have it in a lot of classes. Not all of them, because it doesn't work in some mounted classes, I think. But the problem is I can't access the journal from here, so I can't do it for this fight. Wah. So I did get a couple more people promoted into, or not promoted, reclassed into flying classes, so they can be adjutants, all that good jazz. But I also noticed that I'd forgotten that I unlocked a bunch of supports last time. So I think I'm not going to do all of these now, as I really want to get started on the mission. But I do want to do at least a couple in case there are supports that I might want to build on top of during the mission. So I'm just going to check and see which ones might qualify for that. Yeah, this one definitely does. Claude and Ingrid, so we'll do that one.
Ingrid, hello.
Yes, Claude?
Listen, I know you and I don't always get along. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry if my way of being is upsetting to you.
My way of being.
If anyone should be making apologies, it's probably me. I've been overly harsh toward you on more than one occasion. As you might have noticed, I'm close friends with a certain someone who has caused me no end of trouble since we were very young. You remind me a bit of him, and I think I've projected my annoyances at him onto you, at times.
You're talking about Sylvain, right? Huh. Are he and I really that similar?
No.
Not in every regard, no. You certainly seem to treat those of the opposite gender with quite a bit more respect, for one thing.
Well now, I'll take that as a compliment.
You also speak to me in a much more amicable manner than my dear friend ever does.
Okay, I have to ask you something, but only if you promise not to show me your angry lines again. Doesn't that straight-laced personality of yours make life harder than it needs to be? I feel like there are plenty of people who'd like to get to know you better, but who are scared off by your, well, intense attitude.
Oh, really?
Really. I'd say that especially applies to most of the folks you go around giving lectures to. We're all friends here, Ingrid. We all trust each other with our very lives on the battlefield. Shouldn't we try to accept each other?
You have a point.
I sure do. Besides, with a
Oh.
face like yours, I bet you could win anyone over if you just threw out a smile now.
Oh, Claude.
I've got better things to concern myself with. In any case, you speak as though you know so much about wooing the masses. But I would wager that many of our classmates find it difficult to trust one as slovenly as yourself.
Oh, another lecture. I see you took my words to heart. Look, let's just call a truce, shall we? How about we agree that we could both learn something from our chat today? If you'll make an effort to smile more, I'll try my best to set a better example for everyone.
That seems like an unreasonable thing to ask of you. I wonder if you're capable of...
Oh.
It's perhaps equally wild to ask an ice block like you to melt. But let's give it a try. What do you say?
I suppose it's only virtuous to ask as much of myself as I'm asking of you. Very well. I accept your challenge.
Well, I would feel way more okay about that conversation if it weren't playing into some unfortunate tropes about how, I don't know, just gender roles. And we'll do this one as well. Hold on, Ferdinand.
Wow, I am thirsty. I could really go for something to drink.
Hilda, there you are.
Hey, Ferdinand. Thanks for your help earlier.
I do not desire your gratitude. I have a bone to pick with you. At the library, you pawned your job off on me.
Actually, I never asked you to do the whole thing. You started teaching me how and got carried away. Meanwhile, I was just awestruck by your cleverness and generosity.
Ah, well. Hey, wait a moment. This won't work this time. You were just using me.
Oh, that hurts my feelings. I really was awestruck. If I had to arrange all the library supplies on my own, I'd have been there past nightfall.
With a steady pace, you would have finished by twilight at the latest.
Oh no, I'm not competent enough, honestly. I don't even know how to make a cup of tea.
You're quite a defeatist, Hilda. Hold a moment. Did you just say you cannot make tea?
That's right. I can't touch things that get hot. I'm always scared of getting burned.
Trust me, it is not difficult. You just need to be cautious as you are pouring. I can teach you.
Oh my
Really?
gosh.
Great! Please teach me, Ferdinand.
This is a crucial skill for nobles, Hilda. If nothing else, you must learn the art of tea brewing. Look here. You bring the water to a boil, and you put the leaves in here. Alright, that should be enough time steeping. Now we can drain the water, pour the tea, and enjoy.
That took longer than I expected. Well, thanks. Bottoms up.
You may have to steep it for more time or less, depending on the leaves. From now on, you can...
That really hit the spot. Thanks. I'm a slow learner, so I hope you'll teach me again sometime.
She fooled me again. That was the last time. I swear it.
Oh, I do really enjoy that support line. Alright, I've got a bunch more left, but I think I'm just going to stop there and go on to the mission.
Though plans to resist the Empire are still being devised by the Alliance Army, the Imperial Army has already anticipated their next move. An Imperial vanguard just outside Garreg Mach, led by General Randolph, begins to advance with the aim of toppling the monastery once again.
Alright, so we are at this battlefield again. I can't remember. You don't have to fight to take the monastery again at the beginning of Crimson Flower. I think they've just occupied it the whole time. But I do remember there being like a fight at the damage, like in the damaged version of the monastery. I just don't remember exactly when or why. Alright, looks like we can take Annette as a stride bot again. Since we've got an extra deployment slot, so that's cool. I think I've got a plan here. So Annette, our stride bot, will come in and stride for this group minus Hilda. Unfortunately, there's no way to stride for quite everyone. This guy go around this way? Oh, he can. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Does he have 8 movement or 7? 7. Okay, so Annette will be safe. That's good. Anyway, so yeah, we'll stride for this group here. And then over here, I just put Marianne, Flane, and Byleth. So Flane will be Byleth's dancer until they can sort of reunite with the rest of the group. And Marianne might stride for them next turn, depending on how things go. We'll see. So yeah, that's the plan.
The Knights of Seros are a powerful enemy, but we have more soldiers. We'll take them down all at once.
So, the enemy intends to use their overwhelming numbers to defeat us. Let's fight fire with actual fire.
What are you talking about, Claude?
The enemy has entered the periphery of Garreg Mach.
If they reach the interior, the enemy will take the monastery. Drive them back immediately.
Is he intending to start actual fires, or what? I don't like the sound of that.
What's my strategy?
Oh. Oh, can he... Wait, is this guy attacking Flame right now? No, but he will attack Violet. Okay, so... And he's got range +1, I assume? Yes. So... If I use the 11th sword, then I don't get a kill. Unfortunate. Alright, I guess we'll just use, like, a training sword or something.
I'm your girl.
Well, okay.
Thanks for that. That helps.
Alright, I didn't really think too much about what I was going to do with all these units, which I'm realizing I probably should have. Certainly come up and pop this guy. Now, ideally, we would like to take out these archers. Oh, this guy's on an onager. Right.
Shall we?
Let's make this quick.
This is the best way to do this. The best way to take advantage of my Kanto. The problem is that if I take out either one of these guys, then the other one blocks me from moving forward, unless I'm using Claude. So maybe Claude should take one of them out. I think that makes sense. We can just go all the way... Oh, he has pass, that's right, I forgot. So we just go all the way up here. I don't know if that's a good idea. Banshee is pretty strong. That guy's got a Brave Lance. We could also send Claude over this way and just sort of block the enemies coming in from that side. The advantage of doing that is it's much easier for him to get back than other people. All these thickets in the way. Yeah, I think I'm cool with that. Okay, so now... do that.
Me of all people. Really?
So indignant.
Leave it to me.
Oh, Raphael can't actually get all the way up here. That's unfortunate. Especially because...
My orders?
Scythia can't either. Alright, well I can take out this guy on the Onager. Not sure it actually matters because he probably wouldn't abandon it to attack Hilda, but hey.
I'll keep pushing myself.
Impressive.
Right.
Steady now.
I guess Ignatz is a good candidate for going into the bushes as well. So yeah, we could have Lysithia... Well, we don't really care about killing this guy too much, so... Yeah, let's get Raphael as far forward as he can get. Do that.
Decent form.
Decent. Let's Kill the mage. Tink.
I've got to pull it together.
These guys are all gonna attack Claude in not that impressive of a fashion. Should I take out... Let's see, this guy doesn't do much damage. Doesn't do much damage. This doesn't really matter what I do here with Lysithea too much, but might as well advance her as far as possible and probably take out this guy.
I'll do my best.
Oh, she could blizzard the gate there. I think we'll just heal.
Much needed.
I don't know if I'd go that far, Byleth. Probably more relevant than knocking down that fence.
That strange battle flag is... But isn't our enemy the Church of Seros?
They didn't have enough soldiers with just the church, so they upped their numbers by joining with those filthy rogues.
You don't even know who...
Doesn't matter what flag they
what that...
fly. They're nothing more than a mob. We'll destroy them all.
What filthy rogues does he think he's talking about? Hey! Oh, he's going for the gate. Rude. What? We get reinforcements? I guess I should have checked if this is a defeat boss map.
Allied soldiers are making preparations for the plan. Protect them.
Oh, they're gonna set fires? Huh. Well, I don't even care if they do that. Why would I even want that? Okay, it is just a route, so it doesn't matter when we defeat Randolph. Does he have a battalion that is... No, he doesn't have the explosive barrel battalion. Really should. Okay, Flame, how far can you go? You can get there, okay. There's really not... Okay, I guess there are some... Maybe... I guess we could just let Byleth and Flame come all the way down this way. If this guy's gonna go here... I don't really want to do that, but... Maybe I don't have a better option. I doubt Marianne's going to be able to do... Oh, wait, actually... We can heal people over here. Okay, that's good. Let's heal Claude, I guess.
Sorry.
That's some big range.
I'm really gaining confidence.
Great. Alright, I doubt Annette can kill this guy. So, yeah, what I'm thinking I might do is warp somebody back that direction. First, yeah, I'll go ahead and have Lorenz finish off. Could use a lance. But no. So I didn't actually turn on attack ranges here. 7 damage. Oh, Brave Lance. Okay, right. You could potentially do something about that. A couple somethings about that. I wonder if he moves. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, if I warp Claude back there, then he won't be stuck back there for a super long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I guess he gets pretty far back this way as it is. Oops. So it's not like Lysithea is going to do anything remarkable this turn. So, let's do it. Nice try.
I can't afford this setback.
You really can. Strength or speed and defense is a pretty good level. Alright, so ideally we would take out this Brave Lance guy. You are bow knight, so you do have bow range +2. 77. Oh, I guess that's the bow range penalty kicking in. Alright, what does Hilda want to do? Oh, that's actually not that much damage. Yeah, let's have her do this. Oh, why is he doing more damage now? Fiendish Blow? Yeah. We could have Leone take out that guy. Or... oh, we could use an Onager. That's actually not bad. But we can't follow it up, so it doesn't really help. Yeah, whatever. This way, if he misses, we can finish with Ignatz. Critical Rock.
Fun to watch.
Does he not get XP for that? Or did I just miss it? Well, whatever. Alright, Raphael doesn't really want to be in the attack range of these guys, probably. I mean, I don't think he'll, like, get doubled or anything. I guess his resilience probably isn't that much worse than, yeah, other people's. So, yeah, I guess it's fine. We'll equip the Iron Gauntlets to increase his void. I was gonna say, it's not like... well, I guess Leone would have counterattacked. Hilda wasn't going to. Is that goodie basket activating? I guess it must be. Huh. Okay, Flane. We could stride for this guy. Should give Byleth enough movement to get down here. And Flane maybe enough to keep up with him. An interesting option. Why not?
Thank you.
Well done.
Alright, Flane, how far can you go now? Oh, still not that far. And Byleth can't do anything from here. Except use the Sothis shield. Forget what this does.
Thank you.
Everybody gets res. But I don't know how. I guess it probably decays the way that Ward does.
Well done.
Oh, they're able to hit Flane from there? That's not good. Okay, never mind. Forget Stride. Forget all of that.
What's my strategy?
Just,
Onward.
let's see if Byleth gets forward 2 spaces. Oh, I guess we can still use it.
Thank you.
Why do I have to watch animations for this? Huh. I don't know.
Well done.
I'll use this power for the greater good.
I'm sure you will. Alright, so now they'll just suicide into Byleth. So that's all good.
I'll do my best.
These are all thickets. Alright.
Sorry.
Wait, why did Marianne have a lightning bolt next to her? Or was it Raphael that had the lightning bolt? Somebody had a lightning bolt. I saw it. Well, I don't know. Alright, Lysithea, can you get into position to hit something? It doesn't look that way.
I'm your girl.
It doesn't also look like I can move Annette into position to do anything. So that's unfortunate. Claude's at full health. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh yeah, there's this person with a magic bow here. I have never seen this weapon before. Did not show up at all in the Crimson Flower route. How about that? Raphael has Tonebreaker, right? And he was brawling. He still got hit though.
Leave it to me.
Whoa, he's only doing 6 damage now? Oh right, the ward. Alright, I don't really think these guys are actually threatening, but I also don't see much reason to put Ignatz in range of them, so... I think... Can't even kill it. Oh, come on. Maybe Raphael wants to punch... Yeah. Although that might have been Lorenz's best. Well, I'm sure he'll have no trouble taking out this guy. So.
At the ready.
Yeah, look, there's a lightning bolt next to Claude's name. Now I can't see it anymore. Maybe that's just the Sothis shield thing? I don't know. Alright, well you can take out that guy. Do it. I don't think... Oh, this guy can apparently go Thoron Ignatz. Well, that's not really very scary. That's I guess that is 3 range, though, so it's slightly annoying, but whatever.
Shall we?
Let's have Hilda bop this guy and go help Claude with these armor knights. He's pretty good at killing those. And have Claude fight that guy. Ah, it's Lorenz, not Claude. Somebody is going to want that magic bow. I'm not sure who. Really, who? Three, 4, 5. Who's attacking him if he goes here? I don't want him to get battalioned, that's all.
My orders?
And that's also the battalion. Yeah. Alright, whatever. Just stay right there, I guess. Maybe we'll stride for Lysithea next turn.
Predictable.
So with the lightning bolt. They're trying to get to the arrive tiles? Yeah. Good luck with that. Silly armor knights. Oh, she actually didn't take that. Well, I guess she doesn't get to use... No, she doesn't have Death Blow. She has Darting Blow.
The results speak for themselves.
Yay, they're all gonna move. That helps so much. He moved 1 space? What was that? Yeah, let's just go ahead and stride for Lysithea.
Thanks.
And do we want her front and center, or do we want her off to the side? I think front and center. Although, I guess she doesn't really want to get hit by these Pegasi, most probably. That shouldn't be too difficult to avoid.
battle does have its benefits.
Alright, now... Maybe... I guess we just go up here and dance. I don't see the stride being that useful.
Thank you.
Maybe we stride for Flame next turn, though.
Well done.
Okay. So... Raphael definitely doesn't care about Pegasus attack range. To run in there and punch something... I'd like him to punch that mage. Well, maybe not. I mean, we could just have Ignatz shoot him. Dodgy, dodgy Ignatz. You don't need to move to do that, do you? Yeah, that works. Might as well have her charge all the way up here. Rawr. I think we'll leave Lorenz back here to help with these guys, because he's not as good against the Pegasi. Aww. Alright, whatever.
Am I getting closer?
Closer to what?
Hey, look at you.
I'll send Claude all the way up too. That is actually kind of a lot of damage coming at Leonie. Not enough to kill her, of course, but... Alright, now one of them will go after Raphael. It could actually be difficult to get Lorenz over there. Well, we've got Lysithia's Warp if we need it. Yeah. I think we do. Sent him slightly too far, just realized, but that's okay. We're almost done here. Alright, so... What? The plan! We're gonna set fires, but We're not even gonna get there in time. We're gonna have wiped the map first. We've only got 2 enemies left, and they can both die this turn. Just a question of how we want to do that. Do we care about Byleth getting involved in fighting Randolph? Not really. Randolph's not a character that matters. Almost dies to just a silver bow. I mean, a training bow.
For my house, for justice, I will not be defeated! Mother, please. I'm so...
Dead. I'm so dead. I guess, in theory, I could have had Caspar fight him, but I don't know that it would have mattered on account of how... Caspar is just an adjutant. Alright, so I think I'm gonna give this kill to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yes. Oh wait, I forgot to heal. Oh. Whoops.
Phew, nice work. We won without much incident, thanks to all of you.
Now the enemy knows we're on the move. What do you plan to do?
I
Win.
intend to ask the Alliance Lords to share some troops with us to bolster our forces.
I will speak plainly. No matter whom we beseech for reinforcements, our envoys will inevitably pass through Gloucester territory. My father is being cautious not to give the Empire a pretext to intervene. Therefore, he is unlikely to allow even envoys to pass through.
I guess I haven't told you yet, Teach. The kingdom isn't in a position to be sending anyone reinforcements. After losing King Lambert during the tragedy of Dusker, a regent had been handling its politics. But then, there was a bloody coup. The regent and Prince Dimitri both.
Wait, Dimitri's just dead?
All bladed territory, including the kingdom.
Byleth's face!
Ruled by those who are cooperating with the Empire.
Oh my gosh!
The kingdom is no more. It's now called the Fargus Dukedom. The vast majority of the former kingdom lords bent a knee to the overwhelming power of the Empire and the dukedom, and now fall under their jurisdiction. Some who formerly held power are continuing to resist, but it would be difficult for them to regain it.
Oh hey, I can think of one person who we can ask for reinforcements. Someone whose territory is really close and who's on good terms with Claude.
Ah, the hero of Daphne, I presume. I've seen her before, and she does seem to be reliable. You're talking about Judith, right? I bet she would lend us a hand.
First, we have to fight her! For some reason. Maybe not. We'll see.
That's right, you've met her once before, Teach. She's a fearsome one-woman army. She did a lot for me, even before I was recognized as the heir to House Regan. I don't like the idea of owing her more than I already do, but given the current situation, sacrifices must be made. I'll reach out to her. As for the rest of you, prepare for our next battle. Hey, Teach. How are you feeling? Does anything feel strange at all?
I assume I must feel a bit sluggish because the way they tend to present these is like, well, actually you do, and if you deny it, people will just say you're lying. So let's try to be honest.
Well, you were asleep for 5 whole years after all. It'll probably take time to get you back to top form. Though I'm relieved to see you haven't lost a step as far as combat goes. Your command bringing my schemes to life. That's just how we fight best.
Yeah, your amazing fire scheme.
Not yet, but there's no need to worry. That woman adores me. Once we've bolstered our forces, it'll finally be time to start taking decisive action. But I wonder, do you really think Rhea is still alive? I think so too. It's hard to imagine the death of someone as important as her staying a secret. I wonder where she is and what she's doing. All I know is that I still have a lot of questions I need to ask her. About the true history of Creststones and Heroes' relics, and the truth behind the legend of Seros and Nemesis. She has secrets. Too many of them for my comfort. Considering the state of the world, it's suspicious. You must be curious about what was done to you and what her plans were for you, right? And you never did learn about your mother, did you? None of our doubts will ever be cleared unless we hear these answers from Rhea herself. In that sense, I absolutely hope Rhea is still alive. But as far as Fodlan goes, I do wonder what a world without Rhea would look like. The majority of people in Fodlan believe in the Seros faith that Rhea preaches. That's why they accept the noble system as if it were the only option, and refuse to associate with those who believe in anything else. That closed-minded philosophy is the reason why Fodlan's throat is locked tight. But if you remove the
locket
Archbishop
that's
who
locked,
strictly
not the
advocates
throat.
that doctrine, that worldview is no longer an absolute. There's room for free thought. The leadership of the church would undoubtedly fall to you, and you would hold the power to change the shape of the faith, of the world. Then, for the first time, people would truly be free to think for themselves, to decide what's right and what's wrong. Honestly, I believe Edelgard is probably hoping to achieve something very similar. But her methods require too much bloodshed. That's not something the world can get behind. Anyway, the best thing we can do is find Rhea and hear what she has to say. Oops. I guess I've been going on for a while now. Sorry about that. You should get some rest.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Pegasus Moon. Valley of Torment. Having repelled the Imperial Vanguard, the Alliance army requests reinforcements from Judith, head of House Daphno, the governing body in the northwestern regions of Alliance territory.
What?
What? Not enough left for seconds? I'm barely half full!
You eat too much anyways, Raphael. Supplies are running low, so you're just gonna have to deal with
That's
it.
accurate. Supplies are running low.
Cyril. Now that you've grown up, you're even more that way.
Maybe it's just that the rest of you haven't grown enough. You could work harder at being reliable.
Damn, dude.
I can't grow if I can't eat.
I have some good news for my hungry friends. We got a reply from Judith. Mr. Leaderman has called a meeting about it. Hurry up, everyone.
Actually, I've got the same question now. So are Raphael and Ignatz guaranteed to appear in this scene, or do they have alternate versions of it?
We finally received a reply from Judith. The hero of Daphnel has agreed to support us with soldiers and supplies.
She's gonna give us food? She really is a hero.
Maybe Raphael will simmer down now.
Now, regarding where we're going to receive the delivery.
As this is a request from none other than the leader of the Alliance, I wish that I could send troops at once. However, openly marshaling soldiers within my territory could provoke other members of the Alliance. Therefore, I will secretly gather troops in Aelel, the Valley of Torment. Will your group be able to receive the soldiers at this location? From there, it should be safe to return to the monastery by following the border between the Alliance and the Kingdom.
Aelel is on the border between Daphnel territory and the Kingdom. It'll make sense when we get there, but it's a peculiar region.
I recall there being a scary legend about it.
In any case, if we use that valley, we shouldn't have to worry about being noticed by other Alliance lords.
It's a place that got burninated.
The Valley of Torment.
Huh. It's a spy. Alright, well, we're definitely not doing a tea party with Hilda right now, so we're gonna stop the episode here. And next time, obviously gonna be doing that, and then exploring, and also doing some supports. looks like we got some paralogs unlocked, so that's exciting. I'm really curious about the whole, like, Dimitri is just, like, dead off-screen thing. That seems a little abrupt and certainly surprising. That would mean he was given even less attention in this route than Claude was given in the Crimson Flower route, which would be pretty surprising to me. So I'm betting that that's not going to be the end of his story, but we shall see. We shall see. Anyway, thanks for watching, and until then.